everybody, Sabanane to Ake Nightmare, and welcome back to Umineko. Now, I kind of broke, as some might put it, in the last episode. So let's just jump right in to the tea party. Let's see how this goes. Okay, oh, we're back here. Okay.
Erika, Doranor. Hi, waga aruji.
お呼びですか？
あなたたちは引き続きこのかけらにとどまり、残る第1から第4のゲームすべてを解明しなさい。もはや魔女幻想を主張する哀れなかりそめ魔女は存在しない。むき出しの真実を徹底的に暴いてやりなさい。
お任せを、我が主。このフルドエリカに解けぬ謎はありません。
当然よ。それでこそ私の駒、私の分身だわ。
In case you couldn't tell, I've actually managed to calm down a little bit. So if I sound a little, I don't know the word, but you get what I'm saying. Don't worry, I'm doing much better. Berncosto wore a massive and horrible smile, which Erica shared. Beatrice, God, I almost said Beatrice. Beatrice's illusion of the witch would disappear, and the results in all of the previous games would be painted over. Painted over with a lie. It had been crushed in every way possible, and only the frank truth remained. Such a weak truth was no better than fish on the chopping board for Erica. Even though we know she's not the criminal.
Beato の魔女伝説は一かけらも残してはダメよ。使用人たちの間の噂、不可解な出来事をそうであるかのように語る空気、金蔵の幻想と連動した魔女幻想、すべて完全に処分しなさい。
無論です。直ちに着手いたします。現在、家具たちの身柄を拘束。よりしろの特定を急いでいます。
The seven sisters of Purgatory had already been taken into custody. Those noisy sisters who had served Beato now faced nothing but denial. What sort of illusion were they based upon which allowed them to manifest? Everything would be exposed and denied.
ハイゼルネ・ヨングフラワーはすでに調査を開始しております。最新の調査結果では1960年代にニューヨーク近隣で製造された可能性が濃厚です。すでに補佐官が現地入りしております。
1960年代、煉獄の七姉妹はメイドイン USA？ ソロモン王に連なる1000年の魔女に仕える家具とか威張っておきながらとんだまがいものじゃない。何者なの？
報告によればオカルトマニアの富豪たちにイミテーションを売りつけて高額作業を働く集団があるとか。騙された富豪が同様に曰く月を語って転売するためマリア間で偽られ神格化された可能性があるとのことです。裏付けと詳細特定を急がせています。その界隈では後ろ宮金蔵はどんなパチモノにも大金を払う乗客だったとか。
それが煉獄の七姉妹の正体？おかしいわ。ベアとの魔女幻想らしいとんだまがいものだわ。
7つの大罪を語る文在でイミテーションの土産物風情だったわけです。まあ私も初めて見た時からいかがわしい土産物屋で売ってる文鎮に過ぎないとは思ってたわけですが
文鎮その真実はもう7姉妹には突きつけた？
いいえ、まだです。
あいつらまだ自分たちは1000年以上前に偉大なる魔術師によって生み出されたとか本気で信じてやがります。早く完璧な証拠と真実を突きつけ。
It's officially got to the point where I don't want to lose the illusion of the witch. How sad is that?
自分たちが原価30ドルにも満たない文鎮風情であることを思い知らせてやりたいです。
Well, let's rephrase that. I don't want to lose the illusion of the witch to these individuals.
その時どんな顔を見せて絶望するのかしら。楽しみだわ。その際には私を呼びなさい。最高の紅茶と梅干しを持って鑑賞に来るわ。
Beato's illusion of the witch had already been penetrated, and it was proven that everything was simply the result of human delusions. What kind of delusions created them and what caused these in the first place? When that was proven perfectly and shoved in the faces of those concerned, the illusion would vanish and be completely annihilated. This is what they meant by execution.
処刑は見せ物ではありません。原則非公開です。
元老院議員であらせられる大ベルンカステル教による大法院が職務を適正に執行しているかの視察です。異端審問官風情が拒否する気ですか？
ええ、そうよ。ドラノールたちが職務を正規の手順で遂行するかどうか、私は元老院を代表して視察するだけよ。
ワルギリア、ロルネ、ガープたちも現在拘束へ向けて準備中です。シエスタ姉妹この得体が捜索に当たっています。無論その後にベアトリーチェに関わった3人についても拘束、処刑します。
ドラノール、シエスタ姉妹の正体は？
高い確率で犯行に用いた凶器がより代ではないかと推定されます。ガードルード上級補佐官が専従チームを結成。全件を調査中です。
シエスタ姉妹の処刑も楽しみです。一人ずつまとめて一度に。
茶葉の缶を中身全部ポットに入れるバカはいないわ。一さじずつゆっくり味わわなくちゃ。
まったくです。処刑は連日行いましょう。家具たちに魔女たちに一人ずつ連日の処刑賞を必ずやお届けします。
素敵じゃない。何しろずいぶんの人数がいるからね。2週間くらいはたっぷり楽しめそうじゃない？
Yeah, I hate both of you.
誰から処刑するか、その順序を彼らに決めさせるとか。処刑概念についても最高の提案をするように。古今東西のあらゆる処刑を毎日楽しみたいわ。
処刑は大法院規定の方法でと規則があります。
お任せを我が主。必ずや魅力的な処刑賞を準備いたします。
最低でも四つ咲き系くらいにはなさいよ。
無論です。ヨーロッパ各国からアジア各国まで。
Good lord.
東西のあらゆる王国が採用した国王への反逆罪にのみ適用される各国最高の処刑を列挙してご覧に入れます。
私からも処刑方法を提案したいわ。
Good lord, you guys would get along with freaking Vlad the Impaler.
それに悩むことは寝苦しい夜の最高の清涼剤だからアイデアを練って今度手紙で送る
かしこまりました、我が主。ではベルンカステル式はその最後のフィナーレに。全ての幻想を打ち破り、ベアとの魔法体系を完全に打破した最後の最後にて、ベアトリーチェの処刑にて我が主の望まれる最高の処刑を。
わ。ありがとうエリカ。あなたのおかげで私は病の辛さを当分の間忘れることができそうだわ。あなたは最高だわ。私の駒、私の分身、そして私の可愛い娘。
もったいないお言葉です、我が主。
In all honesty, I'm not even shocked that she kind of
あ
called
な
it.
た
I
に
mean,
栄誉と褒美を与えるわ。
it's honestly no shock why. It's no shock to me why Burncost still referred to Erica as a daughter. I mean, she kind of created her, so it makes sense.
ベアトの最大の象徴であるあの大広間の肖像が、あれを外して叩き割り、その薪にてケーキを焼いて食べなさい。そして残った額縁にあなたの肖像画を掲げることを許すわ。
Beatrice looked better.
ありがとうございます。最高の栄誉です。
ベアトリーチェの名前と痕跡のすべての抹殺、抹消、それがすべて終わるまでの間、あなたにこの閉じられた六軒島の主となることを命じるわ。奇跡の魔女ベルンカステルの名において、その日まであなたに魔女の位を与えることを宣言するわ。これよりあなたは真実の魔女エリカを名乗りなさい。
真実の魔女。ありがとうございます、我が主。この栄誉に恥じぬ一層の働きを誓います。
Even though she was nothing more than a piece, she was being granted the honor of calling herself a witch like her master, if only for a brief stretch of time. Erica was so moved that her actions had been acknowledged in this greatest form that she trembled.
ドラノールは引き続きエリカを補佐し、その進捗を私に報告しなさい。
良いです。
ところでラムダはどこ？
あちらにおられます。
From the guest seating on the second floor, she pointed downwards. Lambda Delta could be seen beneath Battler, who hung there dead and pierced by the red longsword.
後ろ宮バトラか。面白い男だったわ。そしてもっと面白くなれたかもしれないのに。残念ね。
見事な死に様じゃない。エリカ、このバトラの亡骸は屋敷の大広間に飾るといいわ。
What the hell?
次に私がこのかけらに訪れるときは、私をその前で迎えなさい。
かしこまりました、我が主。愚かなる男の姿を永遠に主の勝利の記念碑といたします。
それは素敵ね。洒落てるわ。漆喰で塗り固めて美しい純白の石像にするといい。可愛らしくデコなんかもしてくれちゃったら最高ね。
はい、ラムダデルタ卿、ご期待に添えるよう努力します。
おめでとう、魔女就任。一時的なものであれ。私はあなたを友人として迎えるわ。
Erica was so overcome with emotion that tears came to her eyes. Because for a piece, no greater pleasure exists than having your work acknowledged by your master.
最後にはベアとも剥製にしてやりたいわ。
What?
そして大広間に高々と飾ってやるの。
Good God.
白樺ご飯
Eh?
人間狩りの伯爵よ。
Night on the...
私、魔女じゃなかった頃にあれを読んで、永遠の命を得た人間ってどうしてここまで残忍になれるんだろうって
Yeah, but look at you two.
不思議に思ったことがあるわ。あの時の私は正直共感できなかった。
魔女になって1000年を生きてよくわかるわ。あれの筆者は本当の意味で私たちの残酷さをよく理解していたのよ。
次はどこへ行く？どうせ旅立ちはお互い背中を向けてでしょ？
あなたに退屈をしたくないからよ。
ありがとう、ベルン。でも私はきっと100を数えたらまたあなたを探し始めるわよ。
退屈させない子ね。だから好きよ。愛してるわ。またどこかで会いましょう。もっとも100年先か1000年先か、未来永劫再会しないかもわからないけれど。
大丈夫よ。愛し合う二人にかけらの海は狭いわ。
第三の男。
天井桟敷だってば。
Children of Paradise.
あの星空のように輝く無数のかけらを一つ砕くたびに、一晩は退屈の毒から解放されると分かったら、お前だって星の数を数えてみたくなる。
うまいうまい。
The Voyager witches travel across the countless glittering futures of possibility and gobble them up, trying to escape their illness called boredom for as long as they can. The tiny fragment created by the human known as Beatrice had now been gobbled up by the two witches, and had lost its glitter. The two who had earlier called themselves rivals in front of Beato now stopped that charade and laughed together playfully.
エリカ、新しきこのかけらの支配者、あなたが真実を紡ぎ、この世界の終焉までの物語を描きなさい。次は第6のゲームだっけ？
はい、第6のゲームです。
エピソード6はなんてタイトルにするか。もはやこの物語の紡ぎ手でありマスターであるのはあなたなのだから。
ありがとうございます。実はもう決めてあります。
あら、もうなの？なら聞かせてちょうだい。なんてタイトルなの？
はい、エピソード6。本当はじらしたいんですが、お教えします。
何よ、もったいぶらずに教えなさいよ。新米魔女のくせに先輩じらすとかってありえないわ。
エピソード6、チェックメイト・オブ・ザ・ゴールデン・ウィッチ。
Well, shit, that was short. Checkmate of the Okay. Checkmate of the Golden Witch, huh? Wonder what this one's gonna be. Oh! We're back here. In the cathedral devoid of people, a figure could be seen still staring up at the heavens. Its chest pierced with a long red sword which pinned it in place to the ground. The figure of Battler. Ironically, it looked just like what he had done to Beato with blue wedges in the 4th game. Battler had died quite some time ago. No. In this place, the concept of death means nothing except that one has stopped thinking. Therefore, in a sense, Battler was not dead. After being defeated in a fight over the truth and surrendering, he no longer had the strength to think of a way to resist. That's what made him dead. Delanor's massive longsword, which had been left in place of a tombstone, fastened Battler to the spot even after his death. This was being lit by a faint light seeping out of a high skylight. Quiet footsteps rang out across the still cathedral. Beato? From the darkness behind a pillar, a woman slowly stepped forwards. It was Beatrice. Just like they had been the whole time in the Golden Land, her eyes had no light in them, and were still muddied over with gray. This person was once unable to even drink black tea to her satisfaction by her own will. But though it was slow, and though there was no life in her eyes, she was surprisingly walking. Then, with slow, deliberate steps, she reached Battler, who was still dead and pierced. Then, she slowly touched Battler. She tugged on his sleeve. However, Battler showed no reaction. When she realized that it wasn't sleep, but death, the witch with the hopeless gaze let her head hang even lower. Then, she quietly whispered,
"Uso tsuki."
Beato softly touched Battler. Then, she pressed her forehead against Battler's chest. There was no longer any heartbeat. It wasn't just because he had surrendered. It was because the witches had chased him from the game board. So from now on, Battler would never return. So from now on, the Golden Witch Beatrice had lost her reason to exist.
ありがとう。嘘つき。さよなら。そして、ごめんね。
Oh. Damn it. Then the Golden Witch completed her task and scattered as a spray of gold. In the Golden Land, the gray rain gently continued to fall. There was a faint aroma of good black tea. Beato stared blankly at the surface of the tea. There was Virgilia continuing her knitting, along with me and Delaunor talking to each other. This is a recollection of Battler's memory, which Delanor's sword must have given him as it pierced him. A recollection of that time Delaunor had come to visit the tea party in the Golden Land.
私も同じです。次に太刀を交えるときは遅れは取りません。
上等だ。相手してやるぜ。全力で来い。
約束します。全力です。
Delaunor. I thought she was a ruthless killer doll without a heart. But maybe she actually is pretty approachable. Though of course neither of us will show any mercy when fighting over the game board. For a while we gazed at the rain-drenched rose garden as we quietly enjoyed our tea.
しかし、恐ろしいもんだな。お前の戦い方は。ノックス10回だったっけか。ミステリーのお約束ってやつだろ。
はい、我が父が考案した戒律です。
隠し扉は存在してはならない。ノックス第3条だっけか。だから探偵は隠し扉を探す必要さえないわけだ。なかなかの暴論だな。
Bernkastel said it herself. She said that, because they were forbidden by Noxus III, even searching for hidden doors was a waste of time. I'd like to counter that by saying it isn't so uncommon for a rich family's mansion to have a hidden door or two built into it, but apparently that sort of rule works perfectly well in the mystery genre. By the way, there exist many wonderful mysteries in which hidden doors appear, and where hidden doors are the theme. Of course, this is limited to novels which have the premise that hidden doors exist. If that premise doesn't exist, hidden doors must not exist. So because that premise doesn't exist, there is no need to search for hidden doors. I think that's probably the essence of her ridiculous argument. I get the feeling that the detective trying to expose the truth and the illusion, trying to confuse it with a mixture of truth and lies, are getting blended together, leading to a bizarre form of argument similar to a devil's proof. Making a closed-room murder seem to be accomplished by a witch with magic is fantasy. Exposing that it was a human's crime done with tricks is anti-fantasy. Considering all possibilities to expose those tricks is mystery. But is it also mystery to claim that possibilities with no hints supporting them are unworthy of investigation? Let's say a hidden door is hidden in a way that there would be no clues. Would claiming that a hidden door therefore exists even though a detective couldn't find it be an anti-mystery? That's enough of that. This argument is too far of a digression from the riddles I'm actually supposed to be solving. My fight is very simple. I'm only fighting to explain how it was possible for a human to carry out these crimes which are supposedly carried out by a witch. This whole discussion about mystery and anti doesn't serve any purpose. That's why I didn't have any particular interest regarding those rules known as the Nox Decalogue.
ノックスはお嫌いですか？
苦手だな。隠し扉の存在を調べもせずに全否定可能なんてなんだかおかしいぜ。悪魔の証明並みにうさんくせえな。ファンタジーの対極のはずなのになぜか同じ論法になっちまってる気がするぜ。言い過ぎだ。お前の親父が作ったんだもんな。
お気になさらずに戯れに過ぎないとおっしゃる方もいらっしゃいますので。
バトラ君には実会はかなり傲慢なものに感じられるのでしょう。
正直なところを言えばな。隠し扉は存在してはいけないから調べる必要さえないなんて。頭のネジが落ちてないかどうか一緒に床を探してやるところだぜ。
ではバトラー、その第3条をなかったことにしましょう。そうなったら密室ミステリーはどうなるでしょうか？
What if Nox's third, hidden doors are forbidden, didn't exist?
つまり密室トリックのオチに隠し扉が OK になるってこと。
手がかりや伏線のある隠し扉ではありません。隠しなのですから無論探偵にも発見できない隠し扉です。
バトラ君はよく悪魔の証明により発見できない X の存在を仮定して戦いますね。つまりはそういうことですよ。
最悪だな。密室ミステリーが読み物として破綻しちまう。
By becoming not worth the time, it would cease to exist. No one would want to try solving the riddle from the beginning if they knew the answer might just be an unforeseeable hidden door.
せめて隠し扉はありませんと保証してもらってからじゃないと推理する気も起きない。なるほど。ノックス第3条は必要だな。それがなけりゃ密室ミステリーは読み物にもなりゃしねえ。
推理する気も起きないとはつまりどういうことですか？
つまり読む気もしねえってことだな。
そういうことです。人間は推理可能だという保証を得なければ思考さえできないか弱い生き物なのです。
Well, she's not wrong.
推理可能、すなわち頑張れば解けますよという励ましが必要なのです。
That might be true. It's the same with exercising. If you're told to run around the campus 10 times, you can tough it out. However, if you don't know how many times you're supposed to run around it, you'd probably get tired out before you made it around 3 times. The same thing goes for thinking and reasoning. Humans view a problem differently depending on whether or not it's guaranteed to be solvable.
推理小説で探偵が犯人が分かったと宣言するシーンがあるでしょ。あれはつまりそこまでの文章で手がかりは全て記したから。読者諸君、どうぞ推理をしてくださいという合図なのですよ。
Okay, teacher.
へえ、単なるお約束のセリフかと思ってたが、そんな意味があったんだな。
意地悪に言うと、探偵がそう宣言しない限り、どんなにミステリーを愛する推理自慢の読者であっても、推理をする気力は生じないということです。
過去のゲームにおけるあなたもそうではありませんでしたか？
Now that I hear it, maybe that really was the case. Maybe my fight against Beato really began in the second game. At first, I didn't seriously try to tackle the closed room riddles Beato threw at me. After all, I knew nothing except that people had died in a closed room and the windows and doors were all locked from the inside. I had basically no hints, so I refused to argue on the grounds that I couldn't fight because the lack of clues made reasoning impossible. After that, Beato sneered at me, didn't she? Asking whether I would repeat that over and over forever in an endless repetition of moves. At that time, Beato said this.
貴様ら無能どもがいつも嘆いてみせる思考停止の理由、情報不足。そして、それに対し情報を与えると、今度はその情報の真偽を疑う根拠否定。便利よの。無能を棚上げする、実に小気味よい言葉よ。
Then she said she'd give me certain information that couldn't be denied, and created the rule called the Red Truth. Once we reached that point, the curtain finally rose on my battle with Beato.
俺はベアトにこの物語は挑めば解けるという保証をもらって初めて同じ土俵に上がったというわけか。
ベアトリーチェ、不思議な方です。謎こそが魔女の住まう狭間なのに、自らその謎を暴くことのできる赤き真実をあなたに与え始めたのですね。
You could say that the Red Truth is a hint Beato gives me so that I can compete in this war of reasoning. Like candy. Because I've been given hints, it's like she's saying, try and solve it. It can be solved. An enigma which is guaranteed to be solvable can't be called a true enigma.
ベアト自身が自分は本当は魔女じゃないって。
おやおや、確かにそうなりますね。本当におかしな子です。
Beato gave no answer. With gray eyes, she did nothing but blankly gaze at the steam rising from her black tea.
我が父は思考する力に杖を与えるために実戒を生み出したのです。決して物事を傲慢に決めつけるためではありません。
思考する力に杖。
そうです。ノックス第8条、提示されない手がかりでの解決を禁ず。これは手がかりなしに当て推量で推理をしてはいけないという意味だけではありません。
逆に言えば、出題者は解決のための手がかりを必ず提示しなければならないということです。
つまり実戒に従うなら全ての謎には必ずヒントがあり、よって必ず解決は可能だと保証されていることになるわけか。
I see. So this is what they mean by a crutch of the power for the power of thinking. If you can believe that it's solvable, you start feeling the desire to have a go at those riddles. If you're capable of believing that hints do exist, you get fired up about rereading the story to search for them.
確かに推理しようとする人間にとって勇気を与える力はあるかもしれないな。
ノックス実戒は ミステリーの出題者に課す制限と思われがちですが、読み手にとっても大切なものなのです。実解を杖とすることで、私たちは推理する勇気と必ず隠されているに違いない手がかりを求めて、何度も物語を読み返す気力を授かるのです。
硬くて開かない。ジャム瓶の蓋みたいだな。母さんがよく言ってたぜ。開かないと思ってるといくら頑張っても開かないって。スポーツにもそういうのあるよな。必ず自分は成し遂げられるという強いイメージがあるのとないのでは記録に大きく差が出るというし。
In that case, the Nox Decalogue isn't really a set of arrogant and strict restrictions. You can also see it as a way to encourage readers who are trying to solve the mystery, by telling them to give it their all since it's definitely solvable.
面白い解釈だ。しかし世の中の推理小説すべてが必ず実解を守ってるわけでもないと聞いたぜ。そういう作品にぶち当たった時、騙されたってことにはならないのかよ。
実解もまた解釈の一つに過ぎず、全てのミステリーに適用できるものではありません。父の原理主義者の方々は実解を破った作品を異端と呼んで激しく糾弾される方もいらっしゃるようですが。
There is no end of arguments like this in the mystery world. Was this or that famous detective novel really a fair mystery? In other words, one that followed Knox's Decalogue. That sort of argument is already an eternal theme of the mystery world. In fact, in mystery discussions, arguments like these sometimes become more heated than talk about the actual tricks.
そりゃ糾弾したくもなるだろうな。実解に従い解けると信じて挑んで、実は解けるようにできてませんでしたってオチだったらさぞや悔しくて仕方ないだろうぜ。
Oops, sorry. That's right. When fighting with the Decalogue, there's just one thing you want guaranteed from the beginning. In other words, you want to guarantee that this detective novel will adhere to the Decalogue. If a work labels itself as an orthodox mystery, then you have nothing to worry about. However, the mystery genre contains many unorthodox subgenres within it. Does that mean that trying to use reasoning in an unorthodox detective novel is a complete waste of time?
それはそれで傲慢な気もするな。
はい、私も父の実解をそのような傲慢の武器にされるのは非常に悲しいことです。
お前は実解を武器にさっきベアトと戦ったわけだが、それはつまりこのベアトのゲームの世界がノックス実解にのっとっているという証なのか。
When I asked that, there was a strange silence. Virgilia, Delaunor, and of course Beato all remained silent for a while, almost as though my question had touched at the core of something.
それは私の口からは言えません。
So you cannot confirm or deny that this story is meant to follow the Decalogue.
どうして？
これはこの子の作ったゲームです。あなたと勝敗を決めるためのゲーム。この子はそれをミステリーとファンタジーの対決のように呼んでいました。しかし残念ながら本格推理とは一言も言っていません。すなわち実解にのっとっているという保証はないということです。
しかし同時にミス・ベアトリーチェはあなたとの勝負のゲームだともおっしゃっています。それはすなわちあなたにも勝利する余地があるということ。
すなわち推理は可能だってそう言いたいのか。
この子に言わせればおそらく推理は可能となるのでしょう。しかしこの子とバトラ君が送り手と受け手の関係であるように二人は異なる存在です。ベアトにとって
推理可能なつもりで出題したものがあなたにとっても推理可能なものなのかは別の問題です。
For example, let's say we propose a simple riddle that any Japanese person would know. Oh shit, well I'm out. However, if the person we're telling this riddle to is a foreigner with a Japanese-English dictionary in their hand, it might be almost impossible to solve. In other words, it's possible to have a one-sided, solvable problem, which might be easy for the questioner, but extremely difficult for the person trying to solve it. By the way, do you know of the foreign riddle, why do dragons sleep all day? No. The answer is, because they fight nights. I hate myself for not getting that. It's a riddle from the English realm, so it might be a little tough for a Japanese person. Oh my god, even I didn't get that one. Or, I mean, I got it, but I feel like a fucking idiot. Oh god, I feel stupid. Ah!
この物語がバトラ君に絶対に解けるものだと約束することができません。しかし、これだけは約束できます。赤き真実でそれを保証します。
なんだ？
ベアとはあなたに解いてほしいと願って解けるようにこのゲームを、この物語の謎を生み出しました。それだけは私が赤き真実で保証します。
It was the one guarantee that all those who try to use reasoning desire.
その答えが我が父の実戒にのっとり導き出せるものかは分かりません。
But would I be able to effectively use the Decalogue to my advantage?
しかし、バトラが悩み、苦しみ、推理の指針を求めるときにもしも思い出したなら、我が実戒も試してみてください。再び挑む勇気と、ひょっとすると何か新しい発見を与えてくれるかもしれません。
Okay.
ありがとうよ。心底行き詰まったな。お前の戦い方も参考にしてみるぜ。いいのかよ。敵に塩を送っちまって。
お気になされずに、手土産も持たずに訪れた茶会です。茶花の代わりとなったなら幸いです。それに私と再び相まみえたなら、そんな悠長なことを言っている暇はおそらくないでしょうから。
Nox's Decalogue and Virgilia's Red Truth. Beato wanted me to solve it. Didn't realize he was talking. In other words, Beato wants me to be capable of solving it. Isn't that proof that reasoning is possible? Of course, that's from Beato's point of view, and it doesn't necessarily mean that reasoning is possible for me. Compared to before now, when I didn't even know whether reasoning was possible or impossible, that one line might give me a great deal of courage. At least, it has the power to silence any negative thoughts about it just being useless anyway.
推理できると先に相手に証明させなくては推理をしない。まるで奥手な若者の恋愛のようですね。
恋愛？
ええ、自分のことを愛してくれると相手が先に証明しない限り、自分も相手を愛したくない。でしょ？
Both boys and girls want to hear someone else say they love them first. That's their dream. If they're in love, they don't want to love the other person until they're sure this person loves them back. After all, there's nothing as painful as a one-sided love, and the scars of the heart that leaves behind last a long time. Because they are afraid of that pain, they want proof that the other person loves them first more than anything else.
なるほど。推理小説における作家と読者の関係を面白く表現しています。
Yes, maybe you could liken detective novels to that. Both the writer and the reader first want the other party to say they will solve it, that it can be solved. Until the writer is assured that the reader will certainly have a go at the riddle if they propose it, they don't want to write their story. The same goes for the readers. Until they are assured that they will certainly be able to solve the riddle if they try, they don't want to read the story. Because they don't want to write what they consider a masterpiece and be hurt when no one reads it. Because they don't want to reason about what they consider a masterpiece and be hurt when they realize it was all useless.
その理論によると、まさに奥手な小学生、中学生の恋愛だな。気があるくせに打ち明ける勇気もなく、相手の告白を待って、もじもじしたまま何の進展もなく、ひと夏が終わる。いやいや、他の男とくっついちまうことだってあるぜ。
Classic stereotype, really, or a cliche, that's the word I was looking for.
俺の初恋もそんな感じだったさ。
Along with these one-sided feelings they can't express, they lament the passage of a summer which will never come again, and the days of their youth end. The writer, who wouldn't write until he gained the support of readers, goes for all eternity without releasing his maiden work. The reader who waited for the writer's rise to fame goes their whole life without knowing the joy of the mystery genre.
バトラ君、その卵が先か鶏が先かという奥手な恋愛はどの段階にまで進んだら相思相愛の関係になるのですか？
それは積み重ねだろうな。まず友達関係から始めてコミュニケーションを増やし、こいつはきっと俺のことが好きで俺もこいつのことが好きだと疑えなくなった段階を二人が共有できたところで、そのまあ多分自然と恋人関係に進めるんじゃないかと。唐突な告白で始まった関係は割と別れることも多いが、実は互いに告白したことがなく気づいたらずっと一緒にいたって連中の方が案外付き合いは長いってのが俺の今日までの印象だ。
つまり互いが相手を信じる信頼関係が生まれたらということですね。
うん、かもな。意外だぜ。ミステリーってのは作家と読者のバトルだと思ってたんだが、実はそうじゃん。
That was accidental,
互い
sorry.
が信頼し合った上でしか成立しない愛ある関係なのですよ。
じゃあこいつと俺の関係も殺し合いじゃなくて愛ある関係だっていうのかよ。
意地悪をし合う小学生同士の関係程度にしか見えませんがね。
Virgilia joked at us in a middle-aged woman sort of way. Still, though I'm not expecting friendship or a trusting relationship, I can accept her as a rival. Beato is fighting at full force trying to make me acknowledge that she's a witch, so I'll respond to that and go all out trying to deny that witches exist.
ミス・ベアトが正面から全力であなたにぶつかっているとどうしてあなたは言い切れるのですか？
見てりゃわかるだろ。
あなたに全力で正面からぶつかっていると彼女が赤き真実で宣言したわけではありません。なのにあなたはそれを疑わないわけですか？赤き真実以外は何も信じないとおっしゃったあなたがです。
バトラ君の言うところのコミュニケーションが増え、互いの関係が疑えなくなった段階というものに違いないですね。
Virgilia and Delaunor giggled together. One guy, multiple women. The topic is love. Wait a sec, isn't this the worst formation for getting made fun of? When I try to change the subject and bring back a proper mood for a tea party in the rainy golden land by clumsily searching for a more noble subject, Virgilia saw right through me and laughed at me. Even amidst this, Beato kept looking downwards with those gray eyes, staring into her black tea. Yeah, that's right. Regilia and Delanor have given me so many hints, and yet I barely thought about it at all. By now it's all too late. Let me think. Now that everything is too late already and I have an endless amount of time on my hands, let me think. One more time, let me think about the red truth Vergilia gave me, and the crutch of the Decalogue that Delanor lent me. With the red truth, Vergilia guaranteed that at the very least Beato left enough room in this tale for me to achieve victory. That red truth guarantee will once again give me the power to start my heart beating. And there's the crutch of the Decalogue, which Delanor lent me. Delanor herself warned me in the beginning that the Decalogue isn't so almighty that it can solve all riddles. However, she said something about how it could be used as a method to solve. No, to take on riddles. Let me try it. Even though there's no guarantee that this tale is mystery or fantasy, let me believe that I'll definitely be able to solve it. That it is a solvable tale, a mystery, and let me take it on one last time. When I came to, I was suddenly in that strange tea room where I had often argued furiously with Beato from across that table. Of course, Beato was nowhere to be found. It was just me, isolated and alone. That's alright. Even so, I won't stop thinking. Okay then. What were Nox's commandments again? I'm sure Delanor explained most of them when slamming me with them. Of course, even if I recall them vaguely. What was the first one again? Gertrude? Oh wait, are you Cornelia? Fuck, I can't remember your own name. Okay, it is forbidden for the culprit to be anyone not mentioned in the early part of the story. When I muttered about what the first one was, as if answering my question, Delanor's subordinate appeared. Without bothering with an unnecessary hello, she told me nothing more or less than what I wanted to know. Okay, so no hidden individual, got it. In other words, does that mean the culprit must have appeared already? By the first game? True, that is the most basic of basics in the mystery genre. A given. A given. Have I really kept that as a basic assumption? With each new game, the number of people in this tale keeps increasing. That violates the closed circle rule. By that point, everything gets screwed up. Did I give up on the inside, thinking that the true culprit or mastermind must not have shown up yet and that reasoning was therefore useless? If I read this tale as a fantasy, new characters keep showing up, to the point where even having demon kings or gods or creators appear wouldn't be strange at all. Even if the true mastermind first appears in one of the last episodes, I'd have to accept it. However, if I read it as a mystery and stick with that conviction, then there's no need to worry at all about anyone who shows up later, because Nox's first clearly states that it's impossible for the culprit to be anyone who appears later on in the story. Of course, there's also what both Delanor and Vergilia said. There's no guarantee that this tale follows the rules of the Decalogue, so of course I can't deny the possibility that the culprit first appeared in the second game or later. However, this is one way of thinking. This time, I'll forget about the Devil's Proof completely and try to borrow the power of the Decalogue in my thinking. After all, I've already said myself that I won't be able to reach the truth without a multi-angled outlook.
何度も繰り返されたこのゲームの犯人は全て18人の中の誰かだってことになる。19人目の幻想なんて初めから必要ない。
Even the first of Nox's commandments denies the existence of an unknown person known as the Witch from the very start. If I had followed that in the truest sense, I might not have suffered so miserably in the second game.
Nox の第2条。
慎んで申し上げたてまつ。
Hey!
ノックス第2条。探偵方法に超自然能力の使用を禁ず。
Delanor's other subordinate appeared without a sound, and gave me an answer to my question. That's right. A detective can't go around using magic.
そして、これがフェアな戦いであるならば、探偵と同様に、犯人もまた魔法を使ってはならないということだよな。
慎んで申し上げる。解釈は自由と知りたまえ。
Thank you.
だよな。ああ、俺の自由に解釈させてもらうぜ。
If this game is a battle between me and Beato, then because this tale is solvable, no elements will appear which make it impossible to solve. In other words, things like magic mustn't appear. When they do appear, I shouldn't suspect that the mystery element is breaking down, but I should instead question why it was shown and suspect the witnesses and observers. That's right. That was Beato's greatest weapon in the second game. Depictions of magic which couldn't exist in a mystery. By showing me that, she forced me to think that this tale wasn't a mystery, and therefore that reasoning was impossible, and I surrendered. However, if I had believed unshakably that it was a mystery, it would have been completely obvious to doubt the witnesses who claimed to have seen it. Also, at the end of the first game, it was revealed that this tale was passed on to people in the future by that message bottle. Someone had written about this crime, this tale. In other words, this tale is all part of a world which includes the personal opinions of an observer, namely, the person who wrote that message in a bottle. In other words, the observer isn't a god, it's a human. Therefore, there's no guarantee that this description is truly impartial. By the end of the first game, it had already been made clear that we've broken the constant premise of the mystery genre, that the story itself must be seen through the eyes of God. For that reason, it's possible to doubt even the observer as well as the witnesses. If I could have doubted this much, then no matter how many seemingly unsolvable displays of magic appeared, I wouldn't have had to blindly accept them and give up. However, that begs the question, is it even possible to solve a tale written by an observer who isn't impartial? If I get obsessed with this, all my reasoning will end here. However, I had to believe. I had to believe that Beato is trying to fight me through this tale, because it's a fight that means I've been given a chance of winning. By giving me that, doesn't that mean that reasoning is possible? This part is tough. Unless I believe that the cruel witch took on the risk of losing to try and have a fair fight with me, I can't get past this part. Just like Virgilia said, it's just like love. If I can't believe that Beato is fighting me head-on with everything she's got, I won't be able to reason any further than this. Sure, I'll acknowledge it. Unless we acknowledge that we love each other, we won't be able to get any further. Oh, OTP! I'm kidding. When Virgilia ran out of patience with the two of us, shy and incapable as we were of acknowledging that out loud, she gave me that red truth instead. That was the red truth saying, Beato wanted me to solve it, so she made the rules of this game solvable. What the hell? It's like, Satao-san in Class A says he likes you. Like hearing a love confession via a friend. I really am pitiful. Reasoning is love. If we don't love each other, the reasoning won't start. In that case, how can we say that we love each other? If you think you can solve it, just you try. You're incompetent. Like hell you can solve it. Yeah, according to George Aniki, you call that sort of thing sundora. That brutal witch is finally starting to look a bit cute. If I meet her again, I want to try saying, "You're such a sundara." If I meet her again, somewhere.
Nox 提示されない手がかりでの解決を禁ず。
謹んで申し上げる。ノックス第6条。探偵方法に偶然と第6巻の使用を禁ず。
It must not be solved with clues that aren't presented, and it must not be solved by relying on accident. If this tale is made in a way that it can be solved, we can read this the opposite way. In other words, clues must be prepared so that the case can be solved, and it has to be made in a way that it can be solved without relying on an accident. If I can believe that Beato is challenging me to a fair game where reasoning is possible, I can be sure of that. In other words, Beato has already left me clues, hints, and messages in this tale. It isn't from the Decalogue, but Erica or someone said this. There are 3 riddles to be exposed in a mystery. One is the whodunit. Who is the culprit? One is the howdunit. How did they commit the crime? One is the why done it. Why did they commit the crime? All this means that clues related to these 3 riddles are already present inside this tale. No, strictly speaking, it's like this. Because she wanted me to solve these 3 riddles, Beato scattered hints about. Though whether I'm capable of catching those or not is another matter. Even if you think a riddle you propose is easy, it might be difficult for the person trying to solve it. In that case, it's only natural that there will be a difference in how difficult it is for either person. Therefore, as Beato goes through each successive game, she watches me closely, and tweaks the game as needed to get a good arrangement. When Beato realized that I'd completely surrendered in the second game because it was too hard, she secretly worried. If I surrendered and lost the will to fight, the game would no longer remain on an even footing. Therefore, in order to make me regain my will to fight, from the third game onwards, she set things up in a way that made it easier for me, giving me tips on how to fight and a few hints. Virgilia and Ronave obviously appeared so that they could help me. Also, though we still had the usual crazy magic shows, she gave me the metaphor of the Braun Tube trial, as well as tips on how to fight back. I finally understand how to fight, and most likely, at the end of the fourth game, Beato managed to have the all-out showdown with me that she had probably wanted. Then, Beato acknowledged that my abilities had become full-fledged and entrusted me with her heart. Entrusted me with explaining this tale, didn't she? In that case, it was really dumb of me to boycott most of the fifth game, just because I was so disgusted with those two witches. It doesn't matter who the game master is. All I need is to search for the truth in Beato's game. On the contrary, I should probably thank those two witches just a little for continuing the game in Beato's place, now that she's gone and left everything to me. Of course, I doubt those evil witches were trying to do anything of the sort. Culprit. Crime. Motive. The answer to these three ultimate riddles, the hints, must be scattered throughout the previously shown tales. It's probably a very faint light, like trying to find beads that have fallen onto a sandy beach. They're definitely there. However, they're so faint that, unless I believe strongly, there's no way I'll be able to find them.
金家慎んで申し上げる。
なんだ。
物語を遡りたまえ。今の汝には真実のか弱き光を見逃さぬ目が与えられていると知れ。
今こそ物語。
推理可能とは信頼関係の先にあるものと知りたてまつれ。
ああ、知ってるぜ。いや、今ようやく気づいたかもしれない。
It's something that has been repeated over and over again throughout the tale. Persistently so.
愛がなければ真実は見えない。
Without love, the truth cannot be seen. Slowly, the team room dissolved into darkness. Then, as though I was slowly sinking into a pitch-black sea, I passed through the crevice of the long journey I'd taken with Beato, and kept on falling and falling. It was a bizarre experience, like crossing over the boundary of sleep while still conscious. The several tales before became faint bubbles. No, were they small, shining fragments? And were scattered like stars amidst a pitch-black sky. I kept sinking on and on into that sea. The tales up until now, one after another, after another. Virgilius guided Dante to Mount Purgatory, and brought him below the feet of the eternal lady who waited at the top, Beatrice. Therefore, the innermost depths lay not at the bottom, but at the peak of Mount Purgatory. The eternal lady had been waiting there for Dante the whole time. And then, I knew. I finally reached the truth. To the depths. No. To the peak of Mount Purgatory. Idiot. You really are an idiot. He woke from the sleep of death, and bit by bit his sense of pain came back to him. On Battler's face, which still looked up at the heavens as he hung there pierced by the longsword, a suffering and alive expression gradually returned. Battler noticed. The whole time, Beato had been snuggling up against him, sleeping. And when he held her, he knew that it was not Beato, but her crumbling remains. So when Battler just tried to hold that form as fragile as ash, just like a sand castle made on a beach, which has been washed away by a small wave, it fell apart and lost its form. As Battler's feet lay nothing but the ragged remnants of Beato's dress in a pile of ash. No. On top of that pile of ash, he could see something sparkling gold. It was the husk of a single gold butterfly which had been torn to bits. And so Battler knew. I've definitely reached the truth. However, I wasn't able to do it while Beato still remained in this world.
Beato, 本当にバカだろ。俺はようやくお前の出題したこのふざけた謎の真相にお前のお望み通りにくじけずにとうとう最後までたどり着いたのに。なのにそれを待てずにくじけちまったんだよ。お前はあんなにも信じてたんだろう。俺が絶対に真実に至ってくれるって。ならどうしてそれを俺と一緒に信じて待てなかったんだよ。永遠の拷問を強いていたのはお前じゃない。俺だ。俺がお前に過酷な拷問を強いた。そしてお前は最後まで抗い俺に訴え続け。そして俺はようやく今になってたどり着いたってのに、お前はもう待ってなくて手遅れになっちまったって。バカ野郎。どうしてお前が先にくじけちまうんだよ。
It's my fault. I forced her to endure this torture. In fact, she's been doing a wonderful job sticking through it for so long. Over and over and over again, you kept on protesting to me. And because I was so incompetent, it was as though I couldn't understand the truth. His scream of pain filled the sad cathedral. The sad witch who wasn't able to let Battler know of the truth. The sad man who wasn't able to understand the witch's truth. Battler's howl of anger and sadness rang out for the pair. The clock hung in the cathedral showed that it was midnight on October 5th, 1986. Time was up for everything. You're kidding me. Don't set something like a time limit on this difficult riddle you're so proud of.
いや、わかるぜ。それほどのわずかな奇跡の中に お前は祈ったんだよな。お前もじいさまと同じだったんだ。
You prayed for and bet on the power of a miracle. One so unlikely that it was totally impossible. Less likely than finding a bead you've dropped on a sandy beach. And that means I've now truly arrived at that miracle. However, your time didn't last long enough. If I had reached this point even a little sooner, if I could have seen the truth, even if it had been right before time was up, I might have been able to save you. But right now, I've been run through pathetically. I can't even hold what remains of you. As I attempted to pull the long sword out, I tried stretching out my arms and kicking my feet, struggling to at least touch your remains, but nothing worked. At that time, I noticed a golden glint in the palm of my hand. It was a single wing from a gold butterfly. That small fragment of gold was the only piece of Beato that I was permitted to touch. I cried with all my strength, gripped that fragment, and pressed it against my head, apologizing. Why couldn't I reach the truth earlier? Then I pressed it to my chest, promising that even now I would never again lose the truth. When I pressed my hand against my chest, the sword piercing my chest cut my wrist and blood dribbled out. That blood spread throughout my fist, and it must have soaked that gold fragment with my red blood. It must have been the only way of telling her that I had found the truth she had wanted me to know about. I clutched the wing of the gold butterfly with my freshly bleeding hand, and pressed it against the red sword which pierced me. At this point, Ushidamiya Battler knows, and he understands. He's found this tale's everything. At that time, it seemed as though a faint golden light leaked out of the gaps in his clenched fist. The two witches had their backs turned, and Erica was laughing at Battler's corpse.
本当に無様ですね、バトラさん。あなたの愚かさを石像にして永遠に。え？
What? At that time, Battler's chest, no, the red longsword that pierced Battler began to sparkle gold from deep within his chest. That bright golden light began to change the red sword's color, turning it gold.
何事？バトラがこれは何？
Battler coughed up blood and groaned. His consciousness came back. His will to live, his will to fight came back. The red longsword which pierced Battler could no longer be described as such. By now it had become a golden longsword. Then, slowly, it pulled itself out of Battler's chest. It finally pulled itself out of Battler and started dancing through the air, then stood up in front of Battler's eyes as though it knew who its master was. Battler, crawling on the floor and moaning, grabbed the golden longsword, and though it looked painful, he slowly rose to his feet once again.
手の込んだ演出ね。これラムダの隠しだな。
その輝きってまさか。
Lambda stared wide-eyed at that bright golden glow in awe. When she noticed that Battler's resurrection wasn't part of a script Lambda had thought up, Byrne also frowned slightly.
悪いわね。最新は却下よ。シエスタ姉妹、その復活幻想を削除しなさい。了解であります。45、410、発砲許可。
それが照準不能 IFF エラーコード999ヒュー
39だ。バカな。
Okay, time for me to geek out again. The Chiesa sisters hesitated, unable to carry out Byrne Costal's orders.
ラムダ、これはどういう茶番よ。完全に魔女幻想は打ち破られて、法廷は私の勝利に終わったはずよ。
悪いわねベル。もう少し付き合ってもらうわ。そうでしょ後ろ宮バトラ。
ああ、任せたなエリカ、ベルン・カステル。今度は俺の真実の番だぜ。
最新請求を受理するわ。魔女集会の幻想法廷の閉廷は撤回される。
異議提出。すでに裁判は決審し、判決は公示されている。
異議却下。いかなる判決も新たな真実の前にはかすむ。
異議提出。バトラはプレイヤーを追放されただけでなく、魔女の地位を持たない、上告する資格を持たない。
異議却下。もうね、あるのよ会議は。絶対の魔女ラムダデルタの名において認めるわ。後ろ宮バトラ、あなたを新たな黄金の魔女、いえ無限の魔術師後ろ宮バトラと認めるわ。
I'm trying to hold back how much I'm geeking out right now.
なんですって。バトラが魔女の位を。
The rank of a witch, which she had desired for so long, had been granted to Battler so quickly. And on top of that, this wasn't anything temporary. This was an official, proper authorization by Lambda Delta. Erica couldn't accept it, and her face turned bright red.
最後の最後まで楽しませてくれるわ。あの子のゲームは。いいわ、付き合ってあげる。エリカ、受けて立ちなさい。あなたが私と築き上げた赤き真実は完璧よ。夏日が犯人であるとする真実の構築は完璧だわ。絶対にバトラには崩せない。
無論です、我が主。何の心配もありません。それよりシエスタ姉妹、我が主は射殺を命じていますよ。いつになったら命令は実行されるんですか？
エラーコード39。領主照準には解除コードが必要です。
The Territory Lord?
だからあいつはやると言ったに。
領主？誰が？このかけらの支配者は誰？私です。
領主、まさかバトラが。はい、後ろ宮バトラはこのかけらの正当な領主と認定されているであります。
そうよ。まだわからないの？
Oh boy.
黄金の輝きの意味が。バトラはね、至ったのよ。すべての真実の最新王にね。だからバトラは今やこの世界の物語のゲームのすべてを理解している。それはつまりゲームの支配者の地位を得たということよ。それを信じたくないでしょベル。
I'm kind of in the middle of a disbelief at the moment.
信じたくもない。いいわ、バトラが本当に全てを理解したのか試してあげるわ。エリカ。
残念ねエリカ。せっかくこのかけらの領主に任命されたところだけれど、それを剥奪するわ。このかけらの新しい領主は後ろ宮バトラよ。悔しい？ねえねえ悔しい？せっかく領主になれたのにいきなり剥奪ってどんな気持ち？どんな気持ち？
私の推理を否定で 私の構築した推理に隙はありません。夏日が犯人であることは否定不能。
俺は夏日おばさん以外が犯人である推理を構築できる。確かにお前の真実は否定不能かもしれない。ならば同時にお前の真実は俺の新しい真実も否定できない。
Balor spoke with the red truth allowed him by his status as a sorcerer.
夏日以外が犯人でどうやってドラノール・バトラさんの妄言に付き合ってあげてください。
Slowly, Delanor stepped forwards. In her hand was the red longsword of the Decalogue. She also had a blue short sword. In Balor's hand was a golden longsword. The two rivals once again, no, for the first time, they truly confronted each other.
バトラー、待っていました。
待たせたな。
いいえ、あなたの帰りは私の予想より早かったです。
殺しなさい。ドラノール A ノックス。
Delanor's form disappeared in an instant, as though her slow, dignified movements from before were only a lie. The curve drawn by the longsword of Red Truth burned itself into the retinas of those who saw it. Before anyone had enough time to follow that curve, it was already approaching Balor's chest.
エリカ教の推理により第5のゲームは解決しました。この推理による真実を覆す新事実は存在しません。
他の解釈、異なる真実の提示が可能だ。異なる真実の並列により両者の真贋を問う。
In this closed-off world, it's possible for different truths to exist at the same time. Furthermore, as long as multiple truths exist, it's impossible to claim that any of the truths are the single truth. In other words, even if I can't overturn Erica's reasoning, by questioning its credibility and conquering it, I can defeat it.
ベルンの推理は完璧よ。簡単には覆せない。でもね、ベルンの推理と互角の推理を提示できたなら戦いは氷結となる。すなわちいずれかの真実は打ち破られて否定されることがあり得る。
笑わせる脚本だわ。悪魔の脚本はやはりこうでなくっちゃ。
では問いましょう。夏日以外の誰が犯人という仮説ですか？
Balor's golden longsword drew both red and blue curves at will.
夏日おばさんの告白した19年前の赤ん坊による復讐で構築可能だ。
ノックス第1、犯人は物語当初の登場人物以外は禁ず。第5のゲームより登場した人物に犯人は名乗れません。
その19年前の赤ん坊は最初から俺たちの中にいるとしたら、例えばそれが俺だとしたら。
Oh.
ノックス第8、提示されない手がかりでの解決を禁ず。あなたが19年前の赤ん坊であることを示す伏線はあったのです。
There was, actually.
第4のゲームにおける俺が母親アスムの息子でないとする赤き真実を
I remember that.
第1のゲームおよび今回のゲームにおける親父の隠し事の気配。今回のゲームでは俺の生まれに何か事情があることをはっきり明示している。
Balor proposed that he might be the baby from 19 years ago, and announced that he would reconstruct the crime with himself as the culprit. As Delanor cautiously held her sword at the ready, she gauged the distance between them. Now that Balor had inherited the position of this world's territory lord and attained the rank of endless sorcerer, his movements surpassed human understandings. By now, the physical distance between them probably counted for nothing. because their extremely agile battle was surpassing the point where the concept of distance made any difference.
まずは見事です。バトラー犯人説、お聞かせ願いましょう。
ああ、聞かせてやる。それでも説明がつく。夏日おばさんが犯人だと決めつけることはできないこと。俺が証明してやる。
I would love to be able to see this in freaking an animated form.
あなたが犯人というならいくつもの矛盾が生じます。その矛盾があなたのか弱い真実を刈り取る。この私、探偵にして真実の魔女フルドエリカが。
This time, Erica stepped forward. Oh, what the Holy shit! In her hand there appeared a scythe like one a Grim Reaper might hold. A ruthless scythe for reaping everything that threatened her theory.
犯行時刻は24時からの1時間しかありえない。あなたはその1時間の間、屋敷の食堂にいます。よって犯行は不可能です。
死亡時刻24時からの1時間の間と特定はされていない。よって犯行は24時から午前1時までの間でなくとも可能だ。
Damn!
いとこ部屋の殺人に限定します。午前1時から事件発覚までいとこ部屋での犯行は不可能です。ドラノール、今です。
ノックス第8が演じされない手がかりの解決の金図。いとこ部屋で実際に犯行が行われたなら手がかりが提示されなくてはなりません。それが朝に室内の異常を監視していた探偵であるエリカ卿に与えられなかった以上犯行は不可能です。
事件発覚は俺が悲鳴を上げて全員が集まった段階のことだ。そこまでに殺すことが不可能であった。それ以降に殺すことが可能だ。
I'm kind of in awe right now. Balor used a blue flash to deflect both of the red truths that Erica and Delanor had flung at him. Erica's eyes went wide. After all, what he had said was completely absurd. At that time, they still hadn't been killed? Even though corpses with their necks sliced open were laying there?
いとこ部屋の4人の死亡は赤き真実で宣告されている。魔女伝送のつもり。あの時点で死んでいた女王子たちを魔法概念で蘇らせたつもり。
なるほど。あの時点で死んでたと信じるお前にとっちゃ死者が蘇らされるみたいに見えるだろうな。ならこれはお前にとって魔法になるだろうぜ。お前に一矢報いるのは俺じゃない。
What?
おざて、何度でも繰り返します。いとこ部屋の4人の死亡は赤き真実で宣告されている。そしてその遺体は大勢が確認しています。そして全ての死体は天使を誤らないとすでに赤き真実で宣言済みです。これでも食らいやがれ、死者どもめ。
その赤き真実が何時の時点でのものか。
Ronove!
お忘れですか、お嬢さん。
The fierce shower of red was blocked by a magical barrier set up by Ronove, who suddenly appeared right in front of Balor. Now that Beato was gone, the demons shouldn't have been able to manifest themselves in the real world. However, he existed here, and calmly dealt with Erica's attack.
どうやってここに。まあいいです。 好都合です。探す手間が省けました。この場で捕らえてあんたも存在否定してあげます。
譲るぜ。一つの傲慢なる真実で全てを支配などできないことを教えてやれ。
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty?
では少しお相手しましょう。
Oh.
どうぞお嬢さん。
ならあの赤き真実の死亡宣告は何時の時点でのものだというのですか。それがあんたには特定できるって言うんですか。特定できない以上事件発覚の時点での死亡宣告であることを否定はできません。
この法廷が改定した時、ラムダデルタ教は宣言しておりますよ。24時を迎えての答え合わせ。死亡宣告は2日目24時、すなわちゲーム終了時点のものです。そしてそれは事件発覚後と呼ばれる2日目朝以降の殺人を否定するものではありません。
ではあの時点で犠牲者は生きていたと。首がばっくりと裂かれているのに。
それを探偵殿はご覧になられましたか。確かに全ての死体は誰であっても検視を誤ることはないとなっておりますが、死体でない死体と言っていけないとは言われておりますよ。
Erica swung her scythe recklessly, but Ronove blocked everything with elegant gestures made with the shield on one of his hands.
じゃあ、あの時点では誰も死んでない？まさか首に傷さえない？だってじゃあどうしてバトラは悲鳴を上げたんです？
足元がお留守だわ、お嬢ちゃん。
Yup!
すべてのゲーム開始時、後ろ宮金蔵は死んでいる。
A pitch black hole opened beneath Erica's feet and swallowed her up. She could probably see to the other side of that hole. It was the same thing you'd see if you looked down to the skylight on the ceiling of this cathedral. Virgilia could already be seen in midair inside the cathedral. Smothered, mate? As Erica fell from the heavens, Virgilia was right below her and caught her on the end of a divine spear which sparkled blue.
あなたの推理を顧みるべきではありません。金蔵は存在しません。よってあなたの推理の遺体消失が破綻します。
道理です。金蔵以外の人物が遺体を消失させねば破綻します。
この程度で。
Virgilia's blue divine spear skewered and pinned Erica in midair. Erica struggled, filled with hatred, but she couldn't get it out easily. Then all around her, several small, fast things clanged off the walls and enveloped her. Then 7 people manifested themselves at once. I'm enjoying this a little too much now. Erika was probably capable of escaping this, even with Kinzo's existence denied, by making only a small revision to her theory. However, to her, having to revise a theory she had already created was extremely humiliating.
推理を遊びすぎましたな。金蔵の死を赤き真実で語れるのは今やあなたの主だけではありません。
これが魔女の闇を遊んだ報いです。それを知りなさい、フルドエリカ。
Of course, even Erika had doubted Kinzo's existence from the beginning. However, it had been previously been impossible for anyone to deny his existence in that trial, except for Burn Costal and Lambda Delta, who had sided with each other. And because of the willful silence of those two, the truth about Kinzo had truly been unfixed. And yet to think that Balor had become a witch, a sorcerer, and capable of using red without proof. However, she had her own Inquisitor of Heresy who could also use red without proof to counter. Look at his toes. His toes.
第三者の死体が存在しないことはすでに赤で語られている。しかしそれを赤で語ることを禁じられたらバトラのやつお手上げじゃない。
Even I could get this one.
そうだな。この閉ざされた六軒島ではこの死体がじい様のものだと示せる客観的な方法はない。
それこそはこの遺体が替え玉死体である可能性の示唆です。この身元不明遺体が金蔵の死を証明するものにはなり得ません。
チェックメイト、我が推理は揺るぎません。
Delanor had sealed off the red truth as a means of proving that Kinzo's corpse had been shown. Even with the power of witches, Balor couldn't argue back.
赤き真実を封じられてどうやってその死体を金蔵だと証明するの？無理よ。不可能だわ。
赤と青ならね。
この死体が後宮金蔵の死体であると保証する。
Gold? Then, when Delanor met with Balor's golden flash, she was unable to fully block it with either her red longsword or her blue short sword, and she was blown backwards into empty space. It was a direct hit, without any miscalculation, and for some fucking reason it's gold! Though she had always seemed as firm as a small giant before now, she was finally blasted away and slammed against the wall as though she was the slender girl she appeared to be.
ドラノール、あんた何やって。
見事な 黄金の真実
Freaking gold truth now? I'm just getting used to blue and red. What the fuck is gold supposed to be?
有効です
黄金の真実
The golden longsword, which had been drawing red and blue trails before now, finally drew a curve which retained its divine gold color. The truth it showed was neither red nor blue. It was gold truth.
何それラムダ、こんなのはルールにあるの？
ええ黄金の真実有効よ黄金の真実はこの世界の領主いえゲームマスターにしか使えない
Balor's the game master now?
なんですって
黄金の真実赤き真実とは異なる方法によって紡がれる神なる真実
Okay.
その力は赤き真実と同等です時に劣るでしょうしかし時に勝る
Okay.
その輝きこそがバトラ君が本当にベアトを理解した証。
示したぜこの死体がじい様であること
Was I right about the toes?
黄金の真実受理しましたエリカ教の推理は修正に応じぬ限り破綻します
Erica cried out in pain. It wasn't the pain of her body being pierced. It was the pain of her own theory being defiled.
なるほど叙実トリックの寄せ集めかと思ったら
And then there were no... The fuck is an acroid? Wait, that sounds familiar. I feel incredibly stupid that I can't remember... What the... Why does it sound familiar?
これはいつの間にかとんだ傑作集だわ
バトラーそれ以上語るは野暮に過ぎるわあんたの遺体消失の真実もはやこれ以上語らずとも完全に理解させてもらったわなるほどねあんたの考えてるそれはこれまでの法廷の全ての赤に矛盾しない19年前の男の復讐を軸にしたあんたの真実その全て理解し受理したわあんたの真実の成立を宣言するそんなどうしてですか大ラムダデルタ教あいつはまだ全てを説明しきっていません秀吉の密室や夏日の自室の封印やクローゼットのボタンやまだまだ他にも反論の手段が用意してありますあんたまだバトラに反論できる気でいるの
Only Erica, the one who was supposedly so intelligent, couldn't understand. She couldn't understand that Battler had already found the real truth.
以上によりじい様の不在は証明され夏日おばさんじい様をめぐる不名誉は返上される夏日おばさん純潔にして停粛だ貴様ら好みの下劣な物語は許さない
Thank you!
バトラ君
さらにこれまでの死者全員の死亡時間に疑義が生じる以上夏日おばさん以外全員のアリバイは白紙に戻るもはや夏日おばさん以外に犯行が不可能であるとの論法は通用しない
Delanor, who must have risen to her knees at some point, slowly stood up. The flash from the golden longsword was still buried deep into her chest. Though pain didn't show in her expression, her awkward movements clearly showed how serious the damage she had taken was. Even though she herself knew that the match was long over by now, Dominor didn't abandon her duty.
されどあなたはいとこ部屋にて5人不可能な遺体を確認されております。それが虚偽であったとおっしゃるのですか？ノックス第7条、探偵が犯人であることを禁ず。探偵は客観的視点を義務付けられています。あなたの推理はこの義務に違反です。
探偵はフルドエリカだぜ。今回の俺は探偵じゃない。そしてノックス第9条、観測者は自分の判断解釈を主張することが許される。
ノックス第8条、提示されない手がかりでの解決を禁ず。これまでのあなたは探偵でした。そのあなたが今回は探偵でなく知見を交える観測者であったことは示されていたのですか？それがない限りあなたには主観を偽る権利はありません。
俺は今回のゲームで気分の謎の仕掛けを解いた時、じい様を目撃している。すでに赤で示されている通り、じい様は存在しない。その目撃は不可能だ。俺の視点に客観性がないことはすでに示されている。
それは風雨になびくシートか何かをあなたが誤認しただけの可能性があります。ノックス第9条を示す伏線とはなり得ません。誤認は全ての観測者に許された権利です。
第4のゲームにてベアトが示した赤き真実、全ての人物は後宮金蔵を見間違わない。風雨になびくシートを見間違え、それを何であったと誤認して語るのがノックス第9条の権利だ。しかし
In other words, on this island, all illusions which might lead someone to mistake something for grandfather, including someone else pretending to be grandfather, most certainly cannot work. All of Natsuo Obasan's schemes to make it seem like grandfather existed were hidden in the relatives' blind spots. All of them clever tricks like, he was here just a second ago, or he's in his study alone now. They never tried to make anyone mistake something they saw for grandfather himself, so there are no contradictions. If they had tried to dress one of the servants in grandfather's robe, it would probably have been seen through in an instant. It has been guaranteed that none of the characters in this tale would mistake something for grandfather by sight. If someone still claims to have seen grandfather, it becomes a falsehood. Allowing falsehoods to be contained within their observations is a right granted to everyone, except for just one person. And that person is the detective.
風雨になびくシートを見間違え、それを何であったと誤認して語るのもノックス第9条の権利だ。しかしじい様だと誤認することだけは赤き真実において本ゲームでは許されていない。
金蔵を見たと主張された時点で誤認識ではなく意図的、すなわち観測の客観性が否定されていることの証というわけですか。
In this case, unintentional misrecognition is not permitted by the rules of this game. However, it is possible to intentionally lie about seeing something you never saw. And that is an action not permitted to a detective burdened with the responsibility of an impartial perspective.
討論を許せ。これで決着だぜ。
いいえ、いいのです。あなたのような男が世界にいてくれたなら、どのような傲慢からもか弱き真実を守ってくれたに違いない。もっともらしい一つの真実がか弱き真実たちを駆逐し、唯一の真実であると語る横暴から本当の真実を守ってくれたに違いない。
Balor's golden longsword drew a massive blue arc as though splitting into the heavens.
あなたと戦えてよかったです。
よって今回のゲームにおける俺の観測は第7条でなく第9条に基づくじい様を見たと主張したことがその証だ。
The noise which rang out across the cathedral was the sound of Delanor's longsword clattering to the floor. Simply letting go of that was the same as resigning to the proud Delanor. Though the blue trail Balor had drawn was aiming right for the top of Delanor's head, it stopped a hair's breadth away. If it hadn't, Delanor would have probably been annihilated without leaving a single scrap of flesh behind.
リザインです。あなたの真実の否定を断念します。
借りは返した。お前の親父に敬意を。実戒は傲慢でも批判でもなかった。
父に敬意を。
Delanor sat down on the floor and completely abandoned her will to fight.
何やってるんですか、ドラノール。情けない、みっともない、間抜けな薄野の殺人人形。
She's better than you.
あんたは自分の父の名誉に泥を塗ったわ、恥知らず。それでもミステリーのくさび、魔法に屈するの。そんなのミステリーの歴史が許さない。
お前こそ何もミステリーを分かってないな。ミステリーが相手を知的に見下すための狂気にしか見えてないなら、お前に俺は二度とそれを語らせない。
バトラー。
お前に相反する真実を宣言する。夏代バさん、19年前の男、すなわち俺によって内戦電話で脅迫されていたんだ。
Oh boy.
その目的は夏代バさんを殺人犯に仕立て上げること。これは初めから夏代バさんに濡れ衣を着せるための復讐劇だ。
違います。夏日が仕組んだ後ろ宮邸の復讐劇です。あなたの推理は私と真っ向から相反します。
お前のその青い槍、まだ抜けないのか。
そうね。エリカからはまだ金蔵以外の理由での遺体消失を聞いていないわ。あんたの推理は現在否定中だけれど。
こんな槍など。文人どもめ、邪魔だ。
The deeply piercing blue spear and the 7 red stakes tormented her theory. They won't come out, they won't come out.
修正とエリカの推理の誤りを認めるわ。
そんな我が主。
Watching Erica's face contort with pain as she struggled to escape from the spear, Bernkastel spoke this with a disgusted expression. Faced with the facts, Bernkastel had acknowledged Erica's loss herself. Erica gazed at her master, who was no longer confident about Erica's own victory, with a mixture of shock and despair.
あんたのプライドなんて知ったことじゃないわ。いつまでその無様な姿を晒す気なの？私と同じ青い髪を許された分身がいつまでそこで貼り付けになっているつもり？私自らがやはり降臨しなきゃダメなのかしら？やはり駒なんていらないわ。ああ、めんどくさい、めんどくさい、七めんどくさい。駒なんていらないわ。捨ててしまおう。ああ、残念、無念、失望、絶望、期待外れの的外れ。早くしなさいよ、クズが。
Oh God!
お前のそのみっともない推理を修正しろって言ってんでしょ。
There's a new expression.
はい、我が主、修正いたします。我が推理を修正いたします。
As Erica's face twisted in humiliation and tears streamed from her eyes, she withdrew and revised her own theory in accordance with her master's order. Mumbling quietly, she made various revisions with the Blue Truth, had them acknowledged by Lambda Delta, and finally had the Blue Spear smashed and was freed. Though that Blue Truth did indeed explain how the corpses had disappeared, it couldn't conceal its desperation and was a bit of a truly shabby reasoning.
我が主抜けました。我が推理は完璧です。
どこが？ブ様この上ないわ。でも許してあげる。あんたのその顔と推理がとっても情けなくて笑えるから。
Erica was taunted by her master, who wore an ugly expression. She thrashed about on the floor, crying bitter tears. The wounded Dolinor stepped out before her, as though shielding her, and she spoke to Berncastle as well as Battler.
どれほどみすぼらしかろうと修正されたエリカ教の真実は有効です。
ああ、そうだ。俺の真実に関係なくお前の真実も同時に存在する。それがこの世界だ。誰にも否定できないから、いくつでもどんなに相互が矛盾してもそれらの真実は同時に存在できる。ここでは想像の数だけ真実があっていいんだ。それを誰も一方的に否定してはならない。
はい、そうです。
Can I just say right now that this is beyond amazing right now?
エリカ教の真実は私が誰にも否定させません。
Bring it!
ドラノール。
このドラノールある限りその真実をお守りいたします。どんなにみすぼらしくとも私はその真実を嘲笑いはしません。
Thanks for calling it pathetic, though. Yes, your tears of despair sustain me. The words of Dolinor, whom Erica had previously looked down upon, led Erica to once again thrash about on the floor, sobbing.
そして唯一の真実が存在しない限り全ては闇の底だ。すなわち俺の推理もエリカの推理も否定不能であると同時に唯一の真実でもない。否定できないが絶対でもないあやふやなものだ。確定しない以上魔女幻想はまだ存在してる。それを暴くことが許されてるのはエリカでなければ貴様らでもない。この俺だけだ。俺以外にベアトリーチェの魔女幻想は暴かせない。
判決を変更。後ろ宮バトラの示した真実によりエリカの真実の唯一性は失われた。しかしエリカの真実は否定不能。よって2人の真実は並び立つ。第5のゲームの決着を撤回。
Good.
ゲームはイーブンに戻るわ。そしてゲームマスターは私から黄金の魔術師後ろ宮バトラに移る。
Oh, hot damn.
後ろ宮バトラ前へ。あんたを新しいゲームマスターに任命するわ。承諾する？するわよね。しなさい、新しい無限の魔女。
ああ、俺が新しいゲームマスターだ。第6のゲームは俺が紡ぐ。
Oh, hot damn.
エリカ、今度こそ俺と決着をつけようじゃねえか。立て。
立ちますとも。この屈辱、晴らす機会を与えたことを後悔させましょう。我が主、第6のゲームにてもう一度バトラと戦う機会をお与えください。
ええ、
Oh boy.
もちろんよ。チャンスをあげる。
あらすごいわね。 あなたがチャンスをあげるなんて。これって奇跡じゃないの？奇跡の魔女ベルーンカステル。
エリカ、奇跡的にあなたは命拾いしたわ。第6のゲーム、バトラのゲーム、何としても暴きなさい。忘却の闇に捨てられたくなければね。
はい、我が主。
I'd like to see you try.
ドラノール。
無論です。次なるゲームにても全力を尽くします。
もう客人のふりはしません。私とドラノールであなたのゲームを引き裂いてみせます。
ああ、招待してやるぜ。悪いがタイトルはお前のつけたチェックメイト・オブ・ザではなくなるぜ。
Oh?
あなたのゲームです。あなたが名付けるといいでしょう。その挑戦望むところです。私はフルドエリカ、魔女である以前に探偵。あなたがこのゲームの新たな支配者であることを認め、そして宣戦布告します。絶対に暴いてやる。殺してやる。黄金の魔術師後ろ宮バトラー。
ああ、存分にかかってこい、フルドエリカ。
Just watch, Beato. I'll take charge of your game. And in this next game, I'll prove that I can completely understand all of your riddles. Okay, not gonna lie, that was freaking cool. I mean, I would freak out a little bit more, but I'm kind of emotionally tapped out at the moment. Ooh, but that song sounds good! Oh, I can see the Chester Sisters little thing there. I saw a 410, 45, and the 00. Mages! M. Zaki. Ikeda. Round booster architecture, Zaki's round booster 12. Round booster architecture, I think. Okay. This sounds like a remix of the theme Wings. And it sounds good. Ooh, that was so good. That was good to listen to. So the sixth game will belong to Battler. Interesting. Tips. Okay, nothing new about that. Aw, can't execute her? Fuck. So it looks like we can only... I'm guessing we're only able to execute the people... Yeah, we can only execute the people who are actually dead. I wonder. Nope, nothing. Let me guess. No. Oh, there we go. Interesting. Okay, next. Of course not. Just kind of looking around. Alright. So, Battler is now the game master of the 6th game and is a golden sorcerer. Here we go. Nox's Decalogue. Here we go. Nox is first. It is forbidden for the culprit to be anyone not mentioned in the earlier part of the story. Okay. I'm kind of glad this is here so I can kind of look back at it. It is forbidden for supernatural agencies. Yeah, I remember that one. Forbidden for hidden passages. Forbidden for unknown drugs or hard to understand. Not included. Nox is 5th. Not included. That's a little odd. It is forbidden for accident or intuition. That's right. It is forbidden for the detective to be the culprit. Obvious. It is forbidden for the case to be resolved with clues that are not presented. It is permitted for observers to let their own conclusions and interpretations be heard. It is forbidden for a character to disguise themselves without any clues. The debate over the interpretation of these laws continues to this very day, and it has become the source of countless unfair controversies. While fundamentalists call any infringement upon these commandments heresy, revisionists point out that many canonized geniuses have violated these rules. A weapon for emergencies used by official inquisitors of heresy belonging to Aisern Jingfru, Delanor's primary weapon. Unlike a normal weapon whose purpose is to cause physical damage, the special tool is known as a conceptual weapon, and is used to deny the existence of concepts. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to read this in my downtime. My goodness. Holy crap. What about the blue key? Like the red key. Oh, it's actually much shorter. I'm gonna have to read these later. Yeah, I've already read I fucked up. Alright. So, just so you guys know, yes, I am actually going to take a break. So, this will be the last Umineko for at least a little while. But I look forward to Higurashi Chapter 5 starting. As to when, I still need to get that ready. I got the files downloaded, that's the good news. I just got to get it set up. Might take a little while. Don't worry. I got a couple days to get that done, so no worries. I should have it done before, I can get back to all my schedule. What the... Oh, okay. Just Gertrude and Cornelia. Okay. I forgot that's what that little symbol was. Good lord, we got like 3 different symbols. We got the Scissors of Purgatory, we got the Chiesa Sisters, and now we have the freaking Aisern Jungfru. I'm just gonna say that. There we go. Alright. Anyway. Personal thoughts. This was a damn good chapter. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't understand... good lord. I wasn't expecting a new mechanic... Or, what was it? Gold Truth? I was not expecting that. I wonder if it's going to be... I'm sure it's going to be used in later chapters, I bet. But, good lord, can we just stick with 3 colors? I'm going to have trouble keeping track of all the colors at this rate. I mean, red and blue, that's one thing. But now we have gold? What's next? Freaking green or purple? Good lord. I don't know. Man, plot twist, black. As soon as it pops up in the text box, you can't fucking read it. Anyway. This was a good chapter. I honestly can't wait to get started on episode 6, I can't wait to get started on episode 6, but let's go ahead and read this. Good morning! Now the curtain will finally rise on Battler-sama's game. Can Battler-sama skillfully fulfill his big role as the game master? Let's take a look at the light from the opposite side of the chessboard. There is no longer any difficulty level. By now, this is not a hint, but a confession. Oh. Okay. So we have something to look forward to when we finally get back to Umineko. Anyway. Yeah, I think I can easily wait. I think I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of, kind of taking a break from Umineko just for a little while. That way we can start up fresh, brand new, and we can start strong and get really into it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me in this little Let's Read, and I shall see you guys in the next video.